Welcome to yet another session of Meeting the Families of co-authors of Talking Fingers book. Talking Fingers, Voices of 16 Non-Speaking Autistics is a path-breaking book that received amazing response for its first volume, is now back with its second one. Hi, this is Ranjana Panch. I'm a physio, a certified coach and a counselor, and a therapeutic art practitioner working towards emotional well-being of people. I once again welcome you all on behalf of the team Spectrum, the Awareness Project, which is a team of some compassionate people working towards creating awareness about role of community and supporting parents of differently abled children. I take this opportunity to introduce you all to one of the co-authors of the book Talking Fingers, Aarav and his mother Nandini. Talking about Aarav, he is a 17 years old boy on this autism spectrum. He is non-speaking but can communicate through other means. He currently goes to a special school and is also good at sports and academics. In his spare time, he likes to watch rhymes, movie songs, and food videos. He is quite cooperative and shows interest in learning. He also likes to do artworks with some assistance. His mother Nandini had been a software engineer and currently is a homemaker. She is currently doing advanced certification course in autism to equip herself with more knowledge about it. In the next few moments, we will get to know more about our guest and her son Aarav in her own words. So let's welcome our today's guest Nandini, mother of Aarav, one of the co-authors of the book Talking Fingers. Good morning, Nandini ma'am. It's a pleasure having you with us. Please take us through the journey of Aarav and tell us about his diagnosis to his journey so far as a co-author.
Hi, good morning, Ranjana. Thanks for having me. As for the journey concerned, our journey started somewhere around when he was 2.5 years old, when he was going to preschool. So he was quite verbal at that time, as in he could sing the rhymes, or he could point to things and then say what are those toys. But when in the special in the preschool that we were sending him, they noticed some things kind of missing in him, like he was not able to follow the basic instructions that other children were following, like pick up your shoes and wear it and take your bag, so those kind of things. So that's when they told us that there is some issue with the child. So they told us to show him to a psychiatrist. What they meant actually was a developmental psychologist. That's when our journey started. So we did go to a pediatrician who referred us to a neurologist. So after a few tests also, they did not tell us with a guarantee that he has autism. Instead, he was treated more as a ADHD kid, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. So he was put on medications for those to reduce his hyperactivity, because at that time he was quite hyper. Because he had still speech, they suggested that we take him for a speech therapy. So, and then when he was closer to 3 years, that's when he started regressing. He lost his eye contact, and then he lost whatever words he had. He completely lost his speech. So, and again, we went for a second assessment. That's when he was diagnosed with PTD, mild autism. So, our journey with autism started when he was about 3.2 years old.
And would you like to share about what's his journey of becoming the co-author, Talking
Yeah, sure.
Fingers? Yeah.
Sure. So once he was diagnosed, he was put on various therapies, like speech therapy, occupational therapy, ABA, and the works. So, and when he was about 7 or 8 years old, he started to type. but it was quite difficult for him because he was still struggling to find the alphabets. And that's when we also started our biomedical journey of biomedical supplements. And then within a couple of months, I saw major changes in him, especially when it came to the typing aspect. He could type much more easily. And then slowly from letters, we progressed to words and then sentences. And that's when I came to know that whatever he has learned in all these years, he has grasped all the concepts. So he's very good in grammar, the spellings, syntax, everything. And he's very good in maths also. So definitely, that's when he was around 8 or 9 is when he started typing. The previous usually initially what we used to do is whatever he has taught, we would ask him questions regarding that, and then slowly we started asking him questions about the environment, about the people around him. So he would comment on a on his therapist that uh, that about their dress or how they are looking and all that. So we were quite surprised that he is observing. So that's when it struck me that even if he cannot speak, he does observe, and he does have a lot of knowledge. Only thing is we have to give him means of expressing. So yeah, that's when we started the typing journey, and he got improved in that also.
So that's really amazing that whatever you shared about his journey, it has not been very easy, and it was not the immediate thing also. Even for you as parent, it might have taken a lot of time to go through all those things, because you were already taking him for different various therapies, and then later on post regression you got to know that okay, this is the thing, and yet today he is a co-author of a book, and that's definitely an amazing feeling. So I would like to ask that how did Talking Finger happen?
Actually, I had read the first book of Talking Fingers, so I was really amazed by that. And when I came to know that the second version is coming, so one of my friends got me in touch with Padma Jyoti. So I contacted her. So and then she told me that these are the things. This is how it works. And since there was 1 month left, so I decided, okay, let's give it a try. Although most of the questions are open-ended questions, which are quite actually very difficult for Aarav, but still, with a little help from me, like I gave him a lot of confidence that you can do it, you can try these questions. I tried to push him a little bit so that he would also start thinking, and somehow we made it. So all thanks to Padma that it's just a nice feeling that when your child's name is on the book, it's a big achievement for us, I would say. So definitely that's how it started. And when the book came out, I was very happy. I showed it to him also. He also had a smile on his face. So various family members are also, they were also very happy that this is something that we had not really expected. Even though we knew he knows typing, he knows many things, but we didn't see this coming. So we were really happy about that. And after that, I feel his confidence has little bit definitely increased when it comes to answering open-ended questions. So that has really helped him in his in improving his thinking capacity, is what I can see.
So I think it's a joint effort, believing your child and tapping into the right opportunity when you saw that, okay, this is something that can be done, that can even help Arav to express himself better. So I think it's a great thing that happened. So I would like to read a question from the book and Arav's reply on it. So the question was, what was the happiest day of your life? What was special about that day? And he has replied, I think I'm happy when we go for vacation, no class, and the restaurant food. So, so this is what he has expressed himself. And in our previous day discussion, you shared that there are many gut issues that Arav is facing. Even now, also, he's facing.
Yeah.
And yet the things that he has expressed, it shows that he enjoys, and that happens because you people plan those vacations. And so I would like to you to share about it, that how you manage everything, because he is having gut issues, so how taking care of that and yet making these trips. So how you are doing that? Many parents would definitely get benefit from this, because there is a inhibition from parents end also many times to go out or plan such vacations and trips. So I would like to know this from you.
Sure. For us, vacation, I feel is a must. It's even for him, whether it's for us. I feel at least once a year we do take vacation, at least for a week. Sometimes, if we are lucky, we might take twice a year also. But definitely, we make it a point to have our December vacation, especially when all the companies are shut down. So it's easier for my husband also to get vacation. And when we go out for vacation is when he does have outside food, but we try to give him as safe foods as possible.
Mhm.
And if there is an option to cook there, I do take some grocery items there. And we also get some grocery items there wherever we are staying. And I try to make some basic rice, dal, at least the breakfast and the lunch, because we usually venture out later in the day. So I try to make at least the breakfast and the lunch. And then when we are outside, we get the food from outside. Basically, we go for easier food, easier that are more easily digestible, like lemon rice or jeera rice, which doesn't have too much of masala. And somehow he manages because he also enjoys. And one more thing is when we go on vacation, he gets a lot of activity. There's a lot of walking around or climbing, so which helps him with his gut issues. So even though he has outside food, he it does get digested because he gets activity also. So that way, we somehow try to balance the home food as well as the outside food. And sometimes we do go off the diet, especially when we are on a vacation. We cannot say, okay, he's going to have this only. So there are some cheat meals definitely. So whatever he's not having at home, he will definitely have that outside.
Mhm.
And after we come back, of course, there are difficulties for a few days. He may have some stomach pain, but we somehow manage it, and we do pull it off, and we are again ready for another vacation after a few months.
Okay.
So that's how we
I
manage.
think
So
it's
definitely, I feel parents should figure out their solutions, and definitely they should take time off, because it's very important for our children also, especially our children, because right from when they are diagnosed, when they are 2 year old, 3 year old, or even 1.5 year old, right from that time, parents are taking them to this place, that place, therapy, uh, to get them as equipped to face the world as possible. So they've never really had a kind of a play time or a fun time, because everywhere it's some class or the other. So I definitely feel vacation is a must. So one should take vacation. It's good for you, it's good for your child also.
yes. So there's comment from Padma. She's sharing Arav is a rock star and with a great family to support him. So it's a compliment for the entire family also, that you have been so supportive. And right now, what you shared, it shows that you have been very observant. You know that what all things need to be managed, and uh, keeping those things in mind, you are able to uh, do things different from the routine day to day life, I think, which is equally important for both parents and the child. Yeah. So I'm going moving ahead to the next question. It's coming to you. So uh, please share that something about yourself, and you are doing a course. If you
Yeah.
can talk about that also, so that even other parents, they can get some help from it.
Okay. So from June 2023, I started doing this course, advanced certification course in autism spectrum disorder. It's a course from Karnataka Parents Association of Citizens with Intellectual Developmental Disabilities. The short form is KPACIDD. It's basically a course about how to teach children with autism, as well as trying to understand them and then figure out your teaching methods. Because you need to understand that whatever they do, there is a purpose behind it. They just don't do anything just to irritate you or something. Although, at times parents or some other person might feel that way, but there is always a reason behind it. And even though I have been a parent, and I have quite a good experience working with him, because ever since he was diagnosed, I've always worked with him. Every day I do work with him. Even then, there are some things which I feel I'm not fully equipped with, and like trying to know more about him, more about what might be happening in his brain, why he may be doing the way he is doing. So those things I learned from this course. So definitely, I feel a parent, whenever they do find time, they should definitely do such a course so that they know their child better, and they're able to handle their child better also, as well as teach the child better also. So whenever you feel is the right time, because I actually postponed it for quite a few years. And then finally this year I decided, let me just go ahead and do the course. So I'm learning a lot from the course. So definitely I would suggest all parents, especially the more younger parents, who have smaller children. So if they do the course earlier, it will definitely help them. I wish I had done it earlier, but as they say, better late than never. So yeah, now
And
I'm doing
knowledge,
this.
yeah, knowledge
Yeah,
never
yeah,
goes waste.
yeah,
It's
true,
when you are
true.
learning that, and because day and night you are seeing your child, so definitely being aware of things makes it really easy.
Yeah.
So there's another comment from Vanishri, uh, Vani Akka. So she's also watching live, and Sushma and other people are also watching. And Vani Akka is saying that agreeing with Nandini on this, upgrading herself as a parent was something that even she agrees that yes, that is a point that every parent should consider.
Yeah.
So with that, I will go to my another question, and it's about your self-care mantra. So that is something like means we don't see parents finding time for themselves. They feel very difficult. And when I spoke to you, the way you shared about your self-care mantra, that was really nice, and it's a opportunity that you can share it with other parents also.
Yeah, yeah, sure. See, autism is not something that is a disease that will go away in a few days, few months, or years. It is there for lifelong. So you cannot say, okay, today I will, for a few years I will, I'll not do anything. I'll not go watch a movie. I'll not go for a vacation. I'll not do anything. I'll just concentrate on the child. That's I feel is that is wrong. You need to start concentrating on yourself also. You need to make sure that you are well taken care of by yourself, because no one is going to do that for you. So you have to take care of yourself, then only you are able to take care of your child. Because autism is such that the child will need, most children will need care throughout their lives. So you have to be strong for that, whether mentally or physically. I know physically strong may be difficult as you get older, but definitely mental strength is very, very important. There are days when we do get a lot depressed. So there are so many such days. I don't deny that. And it's very, very difficult to take time away from your child, especially when the husband is working and when you don't have any other help. So actually, I would say now I'm finding the time to take time out for myself. But even before that, when Ara was growing up, when he was 6, 7, 8, so I had a caretaker for him, and my mother and the caretaker would take care of him. And I would find time to sneak in and watch a movie, go for a restaurant and eat, with my husband. So I somehow found time. And now, because now he's grown older, and he doesn't really need a caretaker, as in an outside caretaker. because I'm only the main caretaker for him now. But still, whenever I do feel like I have to go out somewhere, my husband is very, very supportive. In fact, even the moment I say I'm feeling quite depressed, he will say, "What do you want me to do? Do you want me to like take care of him for some time while you go out?" You go out and have some food, or go watch a movie, or go to mall, go do some shopping. So he only kind of pushes me. So that way he's very, very supportive. And sometimes he orders good food for me to cheer me up, whatever I like, pizza or ice cream. So that way is very supportive. And I also make it a point that whenever there is a function in any family, so I make sure that at least I will go. If the husband is free, he will be taking care of the Aarav. So that way I do find time. And recently I did have a solo vacation when I went to when I had a vacation for myself for 2 to 3 days. That was really, really a good feeling. And one more point I would like to say, that is, you should not feel guilty when you go out, leave the child. Just make sure that wherever the child is, he is in safe hands. He or she is in safe hands. Obviously, you will not leave him anywhere and then just go have fun. That no parent would like to do. So just make sure that they are in safe hands with some family member where you know that they will be safe. And then when you go out, just chill out. Don't worry about what's happening at home. When you come back home, there might be some problems. The child might have had a meltdown. The child might have damaged something. I'm saying it in general. But when you go out, just shut your mind out, away from all your troubles and have fun, and come back and then deal with whatever problems are there later. That's how I do. It's like out of sight, out of mind for me. I don't even worry about him when I go out, because I know he is at home, he is in safe hands. It's okay for 2 3 days. If my husband is not able to take him to a class gets missed out, the school gets missed out, it's okay. As long as he is happy, I'm happy. So that is my only mantra. And I eat time to time. I never go hungry. Even when my son recently had a endoscopy, colonoscopy. So that time he is not supposed to take even water also for the procedure. But I was like, I have to be strong to take care of him. So I went out, I ate, because I have to take care of myself. Then only I can take care of him. So that I feel all parents should do, and they should not feel guilty about it. Especially the mothers. I know they are putting in lot of effort. Fathers will be busy with their work, and mothers are the one who would have sacrificed their careers, and then they would have sacrificed their meeting out with friends and all that. So whenever you find time, even if it's 2 hours, 3 hours, you may not be able to go out of town. Even if you find a 1 hour off, you should try to seize that opportunity, and enjoy yourself is what I feel. That's good for your mental health also.
Yeah, it's like being in the moment.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
when you are in the one place and thinking about that, since what's in your hand, do it in the best possible way.
True, true,
And
true.
there are viewers like Neena Girish. She also shared that self-care only helps after listening to you. Then Vani Akka, she has written, yes, support from spouse is also important. And
Yeah.
it's everything which you shared, I think it's very important for everyone to understand that taking out time whenever it's possible, whenever now and then, whenever it's possible, they can they can be like recharging your soul for the next whatever issues
Yeah.
or whatever things are coming up next. You get recharged for that. So thank you for sharing that. And at the end, I would like to ask you that what message you would like to share to the parents and the caregiver and for society.
What I would like to say is, if somebody tells you that, especially for a younger child, if somebody tells you that, your child is different, he might need some help, there's some issues with the child, which is not normally seen in some other child. I know it hurts when you hear it. It did hurt me, especially when I when I was told that I should see a psychiatrist for my child. And he was just 2.5. And psychiatrist is not a very nice word to hear, even this day, but we took it in the right spirit, and we immediately started looking out for options for him. We accepted immediately. So definitely, I would like to say younger parents that if you feel that the child needs help, please start at the earliest, because the faster you start, the more progress you might see in the child. And there are times when you may not see progress also, but you should keep trying, because you never know. After few years, you might see some progress, and in some matters, you may not really see progress at all. And then you should just, I feel you should just let it go. Whatever you can help the child with, you should help the child with that. And there are always people telling you, especially for kids with non-verbal, like kids who are non-verbal, for that, people are always telling, if he gets speech, everything will be all right. But that is not the truth in autism case, because even if you get the speech, the child may not be able to communicate. So most important is we should aim for communication, whatever be the means, whether they are communicating through speech or whether they are communicating through signs or through AAC apps, different apps, but they should be able to, they should be given a media to communicate, so that they don't feel frustrated. And it's very common for anybody for that matter, when they see a non-speaking child, they will think, oh, he will not understand anything. Oh, I don't need to say bye to him. I don't need to say hi to him because he is not even looking at me. What's the point? Those kind of reactions we have faced. We have faced with so many people. We have faced those kind of reactions. So it does hurt when people do like that way, but then you just have to move on. You cannot convince everybody. But then I would, through this medium, I would like to tell them that just because the child cannot speak doesn't mean that he cannot really think, or he is not knowledgeable. It's just that he's not able to express. So once he is given medium for expressing, and if he is able to express, definitely he will. Otherwise, any kid will express even in a non-verbally way, even without a device or even without any means of communication through gestures. Also, they do communicate, and definitely they should be given some media for communication, and that will help them. And just keep trusting your child. You never know. I mean, sometimes they do surprises.
Yes.
So we have to trust in them. So that's what I would like to say.
Yes. Like in the beginning, also, you shared that until Aarav started communicating, even you were not aware of so
True,
many
true,
things that he
true,
was
true.
observing and what he was feeling. So it's
Correct.
not that if someone is not verbally expressing anything, then they are not feeling that. That's not true. And even you shared it as your own personal experience also. So that's
True.
really amazing. And there are a few more comments I would like to read out to you. Like Sri Devi, who's the mother of another co-author of the book. Her name is Sahana. She says that very truly said, self energy is to give energy to your little ones and your family. That's why she also agrees with you. Then Sayada says, true, we need to be happy to make anyone else happy or need self care first to take care of others. An empty jar can never fill the glass. And
True, true.
Vanyaka is again there that non-verbal are more sensitive and understanding. So there are lots of comments. People are commenting and they are listening to you, and it's really great that you shared everything, so many aspects. So thank you so much. Uh,
Thank you.
so so thank you, Nandini ma'am. It was really nice listening to you. The conversation was really amazing, and I'm sure many parents they would have found value in it. So I would like to share this to all the viewers also that the Talking Finger books second volume is now available on Amazon. The link will be given in the comment sections. So please grab your copy and step into the world of these 16 non-speaking autistic co-authors expression of words and emotions. So see you all next time with another parent sharing their journey. And till then, have a great time. Have a great weekend. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you, ma'am.
Ranjana.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for having me. Yeah. Bye.
Same here, ma'am. Thank you.